just doesn't work, dear. Oh, hello, my little poppets, and welcome to story time. Well, Stinky and I have just been trying to get this remote control to work. Stinky has a remote control spider, you see, and I'll hold it up. Look at that. He does look quite fierce, I have to say. And Stinky, actually, my little poppets, has fooled me more than once with this creepy crawly spider. He certainly has. Now, Stinky, it's just not going to work, dear. I'll try one more time. You hold it. No, he's not budging. He's staying quite still. Oh, my little poppets, and I'm sure all the mums and dads out there can relate to this. Stinky never turns the switch off at the back. And if you don't turn it off, the batteries go flat. And then they don't work, Stinky. They're flat, dear. No, all the flicking in the world is not going to make it work. It's not going to work, so you'll have to play with it another day. All right then? What's that? You're upset about it. Yes, I know you are, but perhaps you'll remember to turn the switch off at the back. Well, we'll pop the spider down for just a moment, and I'm going to have to get some more batteries so Stinky can play with that another time. Now, my little poppets, speaking of spiders and all things that are crawly, check out this wonderful story cake. Look at that, Stinky, with a wonderful fondant spider on top, and I do believe it's a lovely icing web there, made out of frosting. It's marvellous, I have to say, and I am looking forward to tucking into that a little bit later on. Now, this spider reminds me of a wonderful story, and I do believe it's called Stinky. Here it is, Incy, Wincy Spider, and thank you, Stinky dear. Look at that, Incy, Wincy Spider. Now, this one is a bit of a classic, but it's got a bit of a different twist to it. It's a rather good book. I have seen this one before, so I thought that today was the perfect day to read Incy, Wincy Spider. Now, I'll pop Stinky under the story tree. He's a little bit upset about that remote control spider not working, but he must, my little poppets, remember to turn the switch off. Incy Wincy Spider, I do like this one, and I remember this story from when I was a tiny little girl a long time ago. And here we go, my little poppets. Incy Wincy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, so Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. And there he is there. What a wonderful spider he is. And a lovely sunny day. Wonderful. Lovely and bright. Very bright illustrations. I do like this book. But why does Incy climb the spout? In case you are in any doubt. Because he's spun his web up high so he can see the world go by. It's easy dropping to the floor, but climbing up is quite a chore. Well, I suppose spiders would get rather tired, wouldn't they, climbing up all day long? But then I suppose it's what spiders do, and they do like high places. Round windows and up in the gutter on the roof, a perfect place for a spider. Incy Wincy Spider doesn't like the rain. He's got his swimming goggles on. He won't get caught again. But just as he starts climbing up the water spout, another shower of rain falls down and washes Incy out. Oh, poor old Incy has been washed out of the drain once again. And he does have a lovely pair of, oh no, they look like goggles, I think. Yes, he's got goggles on his face. Well, I suppose he'll need those with all the rain. Keep his eyes nice and dry. Now, Incy's trying once again, umbrella at the ready. The rain won't beat him this time if he takes it nice and steady. There has to be another way to get home on a rainy day. Ha! Well, an umbrella with a spider holding an umbrella, I should say. That's something you don't see every day. What a clever spider he is. Wonderful. Looking round, what's Incy seen? A round and bouncy trampoline. He's found a way to get home fast, but bounces high and flies straight past. And there he is, bouncing on the trampoline. Look at that. Actually, sometimes you do find spiders on the trampoline. It's amazing the places that they like to go and hide in. Over the edge and over the wall, a stripy tent breaks his fall. Looking puzzled, Incy thinks. He rubs his hairy head and blinks. And there he is there. Look at that. A pair of stripy pyjamas, I do believe. Poor old Incy. The washing's out, the weather's fine. Incy wobbles on the line, when suddenly a breezy breeze blows Incy to some nearby trees. And there he is, poor old Incy, and it looks like he's stuck in a pair of underpants there. An unfortunate place to get stuck. At least they're lovely and clean. The sun's out drying all the washing. Through the leaves, Incy spies several pairs of beady eyes. But worse than that, Incy squeaks a row of long and pointy beaks. Yes, well, spiders often are a lunch for birds, I should say. Birds like to eat spiders, amongst other insects. And they do look quite keen to gobble Incy up, I have to say. He'd better start running, I think. Incy's running quite puffed out, but in the distance sees the spout. Or perhaps he can go up the spout and he'll be nice and safe in there, as long as he doesn't get washed out again. Let's hope not. It's the best idea he's had all day. He'll climb the spout another way. The rain comes down inside the spout, so he'll climb up, not in, but out. And there he is, the genius Incy Wincy. He's climbing up on the outside rather than the inside. What a clever spider he is. Back in his web, he's happy now. It's easy when you've worked out how. The lesson learned. What do you think the lesson is, my little poppets? Try again. And that's it, isn't it? Sometimes if you don't get it the first time, you think of another way and you keep trying and you get there in the end. And don't be put off by the rain. Try and try again. And there he is there. What a clever spider he is. It's a bit like me with my lipstick. I had Stinky, had to put it on again this morning. I'm still trying to do it, mind you, and I do seem to make a bit of a mess still, but I'm getting a bit better each time I try. What would I ever do without Stinky? So Incy Wincy Spider can climb the water spout, and even if the rain pours down, it can't wash Incy out. For Incy Wincy Spider has found another way, and now it's easy peasy to climb the spout all day. Ah, and there he is. And he's very happy because he's found another way to climb the spout with his umbrella there, just in case it starts to rain again. Well, the end. And that was called Incy Wincy Spider. What a wonderful book. I did enjoy that one, I have to say. Well, Stinky, are you feeling a little bit better now? I hope that you are. Are you feeling better? Yes, well, you mustn't worry about the remote, dear. It's easily fixed. We'll just go and get some batteries and we can pop it back in and he'll work like new again. All right then? Yes, good boy. Well, my little poppets, I'm afraid we have come to the end of story time. I hope you enjoyed that book. I certainly did. And you know what, my little poppets? Perhaps when you're outside playing, you might want to keep a lookout for Incy Wincy Spider. Often you find spiders and other insects in the garden. But just remember, if you do come across a spider, it's best just to leave it alone and look at it and not to touch it. Because sometimes some spiders can be a little bit poisonous, so it's a good idea not to touch them, and it's hard to know which ones are. So perhaps you could make your own Incy Wincy story time cake or read a book about Incy Wincy Spider. And as always, take care, thanks for watching, and bye.